Good evening. So I took the first trade of the week today and it ended in a loss. But um, the insights I learned today has been one of the greatest so far that I've ever seen. So I just wanted to share the insights, and then I think it might be helpful to someone else too. Yes. So this is it. So I had this fair value gap annotated, right? And then I also have this other block. So the reason why this is another block is because if there is a range, so this is a range, and then this range I got purged. So let me show you. Here is it. So it got purged. Then when a range is purged and then price closes below it, this candle closed below this candle, so this candle becomes our other block. So what I was looking for was to see a purge above yesterday's candle, that is Wednesday's candle, and then we drop lower, right? But when we tested this fair value gap and there is a change in state of delivery on the 4 hour, I thought of it that I had to switch to buys. But one thing that I did not realize early was that when we take this fair value gap is in the opposing the current dealing range, right? So right now price is bearish. If you look at the previous video, the latest video I did for you too, I said what I want to see for May. This relative equals my draw on liquidity for May. So I'm just looking for bearishness in May on EU. So one thing that I didn't observe was that since this fair value gap is opposing the current dealing range, that is this current dealing range from year to year, right? It should be the discount region of the fair value gap that has been paid attention to. But over here, yesterday's candle did not trade to the discount region of this fair value gap, and it should not have been treated as like a key level or something. But then I just did anyway, and let's see what's happening on the 4 hours. So over here, I have annotated the main threshold of the daily OB. This candle, so the main threshold is here. That is what I've annotated here. So let's go to the 4 hours to see what actually happened. So one thing that we can see is that the Monday's candle was the range that got purged on the daily, and then this candle also purged at this high. So on Tuesday, so when there was a close below this candle, I was looking for sells, but I waited severally, and then there was no liquidity purge, as in there was no CRT purge. And then since there was no CRT purge, I just had to keep watching, and I couldn't take a trade. So I had the correct draw on liquidity, and then I had all the predictions that I made this week was correct, but still because of no CRT page, I didn't take any trade, you see. So after we had this close and there was no CRT page, I just left price and then to do whatever he wanted to do. So over here yesterday, so when I saw this candle push above, I took this as my dealing range. So from here to here as my dealing range, and I was looking for sells. But one thing I realized was that see, there was actually no key level down here to propel price up, you see. So that was the issue here. And then one thing that I did was that I was waiting for this low to be purged, So when this low was purged, I mean it was a very bulky candle. It was this very candle that purged this low. So the 9 p.m. candle that purged the 9 p.m. candle, this bulky candle, it was about 22 or 24 pips or so. I think 24 pips. You see. So when there was a close above this candle, so this consecutive candles, and then I took this as my order block and I entered here with my stop loss somewhere else here. I mean, it really ripped me off. But see, the thing is, when you lose the trade, it's not that the how should I say it? It's not that the market is wrong or because it didn't go as you expected. It was actually the fault of the market. You are the problem, like I am the problem. So I had to figure it out why. I mean, that's lost despite everything being in position, but I still lost. So from this, like I outlined, see, price had not traded into the discount region of this fair value gap, right? Yeah. So the actual trade was that. So, like I said here, this OB was mitigated. If we say mitigated, like it was tested, but it did not offer any CRT entry. So this might be the reason why it was retested and gave a CRT at this key time. So this was the CRT that was purged over here, right? So the candle range purge at the daily OB mean threshold. So the daily OB that I annotated, the mean threshold, this is right here, and this is where the candle was purged. Let me move this a little bit up. Right. So it tested the mean threshold and then it's purged at a key time, right? So on the 15 minutes, then you get something like this. So this particular candle purged the high, right? And then this candle closed below. So if it closed below, then this becomes our order block, and then we target 3 hours. So something like this over here. Since this candle closed below the low, we take the low as our order block, and then we target 3 hours. 3 hours. I mean, so this is how it was supposed to be. And then look at what also happened. You see, after price traded into the discount region of the daily fair value gap, and there was a change in state of delivery. Look at what happened. You see, so sometimes if the FVG is in opposing direction, we have to take into discount we have to take into consideration like the premium and then the discount regions of the fair value gaps. So actually, I think this is the insight I learned today. I mean, it was a loss, but I'm quite happy I have been able to figure it out why it was a loss and all that. So I hope you also find this insightful. I will end here for today. See you later.